God grants us the grace to love someone. No one makes as poignant and powerful a movie about adolescent love as the French directors. Jean Delanoy's 1964 classic, This Special Friendship, is a perfect example. Christophe Malavoy's The Fire That Burns walks a very similar path. The film is adapted from Henri de Monterland's 1951 play La ville, dont le prince est un enfant. It tells the story of a passionate romantic relationship between two young pupils at a Catholic boarding school in France, and the jealousy of one of their teachers, the Abbé de Prat. 16-year-old Sévray and 11-year-old Souplier share a special friendship. They meet in secret and exchange small gifts and romantic letters, always marked to be burned. They know their relationship is forbidden by the strict school rules, but they continue anyway. The situation becomes more complicated when the abbé sees young Souplier as his protégé and doesn't want anyone interfering with his influence over the boy. When the abbé discovers the relationship between the two pupils, his jealousy is awakened, and he begins to plot against them. The film was first shown on French television in 1997 and later released on DVD. Its cinematographic qualities are very high. A choir performance, the acceptance of sacramental bread, the flight of a paper plane, or an intimate moment and passionate kiss between the boys. Regardless of the scene, everything is filmed with such care that the story feels true to life. The attention to small details, the use of lighting, shadows, and reflections creates a real sense of depth and intimacy that supports the character's development. The acting is also strong. Clément Vandenberg delivers an authentic performance as Souplier. Through his expressions, you can clearly see the boy's mischievous nature as well as his playfulness, innocence, and vulnerability. The same is true for Naël Marandin as Sévray. His friendliness, love, anger, and quiet agony are all easy to recognize and feel. I found myself identifying with his character quite strongly. Christophe Malavoy not only directed the film, but also plays the Abbé de Prat. The abbé acts as an antagonist to the two boys, yet he is not a simple villain. He genuinely believes he is protecting Souplier and guiding him in the right direction. At the same time, his feelings toward the boy are possessive and complicated. He is a lonely man who has convinced himself that his own form of care is pure and moral. Watching him forces the viewer to think about the difference between genuine care and control, and how easily good intentions can lead to harm. The Fire That Burns portrays young love with intensity, exclusivity, and intimacy that few films offer today. Although there are no inappropriate scenes, some people will still find the story controversial. When Sévray and Souplier look at each other with such open affection, that kind of gaze has become rare in modern cinema. Many films now avoid these emotions out of fear or because of strict guidelines, which often leads to more avoidance, bullying, and stigmatization instead. Friendship, love, rivalry, and obsession are all present in the film. Both Sévray and the abbé want to be a positive influence on Souplier. Yet, despite their intentions, the consequences feel inevitable. I struggled to find any real weaknesses in the storytelling or the cinematography. That is why I highly recommend The Fire That Burns to audiences of all ages.